Hello, I'm Ariana if you're new here. If you're not, welcome back to my channel. Today we're getting into this really beautiful and super simple and easy wedding guest eyeshadow look. Sorry if I sound a little congested. There's, allergies or whatever. I have a cold, but here we are. So this look was super easy to create. It looks beautiful on brown eyes. I would suggest wearing this with something more warm toned since this is like a burgundy-ish brownish look. So I'm going in with the Natasha Denona palette. I think this is the Peak palette. Everything will be linked down below. I'm going in with the second to last darkest shade in this palette, and this we are placing on our crease. So I'm going in with like a really short dome shaped brush. This is not a blending brush, but it's more of like a packer brush. I always like to do my detail work with like a shorter brush like this because this allows me to have control and to kind of control where I'm placing the pigment and making sure that it doesn't turn into a muddy mess. So this is basically kind of like a smoky eye, glitter smoky eye look. So I want to kind of control and minimize the darkness and make sure that it's only going where I want it to go so it doesn't end up looking like a raccoon or like a muddy, weird, dark eyeshadow look. So I went ahead and put that all in my crease. I created a kind of like crease line and I'm just buffing up the edges because this is going to make it easier to go ahead and blend in the next shade that we're going in with. So I'm using the same brush and just kind of going in with a lighter pressure than I did to apply the darkest part of the crease and just blending that upward. Then I took another packer brush. This is like a flat brush. This is flat and dense, and this is like great for packing on pigment in the shape that you want it to be. So I went ahead and blended in the transition shade. So this is the only shade that I'm putting in the upper half of my eyelid, and this is just gonna kind of smoke out the darkness and make it into like a gradient going from dark to light from the lash line all the way up to the brow bone. Then I went in with the pigmented like burgundy shade. This one is like pretty dark, but it's also very berry looking, so it is pretty warm. It isn't as like dark and brown as that first shade we used, so this is why I'm putting this one on the lid so we can have some color and that it gives the eye a little bit of shape by having that darker brown in the crease and then having the color on the lid. So this is going to act as a base for our glitter, and I am just placing it all over the lid, and I'm trying not to take it further than where we placed the dark brown, dark mauve, burgundy crease shade. So you don't want to go further than your crease with this shade because we're kind of again creating an ombre, a gradient going from dark to light from the lash line to the brow bone. Next, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy palette. This one is a throwback. I really love to use the pressed glitters in these palettes, and this glitter shade worked perfectly with the color palette that we're going with for this look. So this is like a pressed glitter. It's not a shimmer. It's literally like specks of glitter, and it picks up so easily on your brush, and then I just literally just pressed it on my lid. I don't really use like glitter glue, but if you want this to actually last, I definitely suggest using like a glitter glue base on your lid, like a clear one. It won't mess up the eyeshadow that you put on underneath the glitter because it's clear, and then it'll just kind of make sure that these specks are going to stay exactly where you place them throughout however long your event is. But I usually find that my glitter, usually lasts. I don't even own any glitter glue, but definitely if you're going for the long game and you want to secure your glitter, definitely invest in some glitter glue. And as always, you should be like practicing these looks before you go to your event or wherever you're going. I usually like to follow a YouTube makeup tutorial like a couple times before I actually do whatever they're telling me to do, so I can see what looks good on myself while also kind of following the tutorial. So hopefully that helps. Next, I went ahead and smoked out my lower lash line. So I took that dark brown shade and I kind of lined my lower lash line with it with a small angled brush. Then I kind of just blended it out with that packer brush, and then I went in with the dark burgundy shade to smoke it out a little bit, and then I added some black a pencil liner to the waterline, and this is me just kind of dragging it out of my waterline and into my lash line. So this is going to make it look a little bit more smoky rather than just having a black waterline by itself. It's going to kind of blend everything together. Then I went ahead and cleaned up the outer corner with some concealer, and this is what we are looking like so far. You can definitely stop here. All I did was just add some lashes and did my other eye, but I'm also going to go ahead and add in a shimmer shade on the inner corner. I feel like this adds a really beautiful reflective aspect to this look because we are going for shimmers and glitters, and it just kind of makes the eyes pop even more. I also added the same shimmer to my brow bone just to create a little cute little highlight, and this is the final look. So I am really happy with the way that this came out. It's one of my favorite looks, my go-to looks. I love this color palette on my eye color, so again, definitely try this out and practice before you wear this anywhere, and let me know if you do try this and how the glitter holds up. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave. It really does help me out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know if you have any other video suggestions, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!